Alright lads, so something magical happened in Bleach Brave Souls yesterday. You can see from the title, this isn't clickbait. AKON, our first premium Super Linkster character, was just buffed. And the situation surrounding this is kind of funny, so let's quickly talk about it. So for those that didn't read yesterday's notice, what you will see here is that Caleb themselves have identified an issue with the newest AKON character, where he was buffing every speed character strong attack damage by 20%. Essentially, he had a skill, speed attribute strong attack damage plus 20%. And it would sometimes trigger in a quest when he doesn't have it. If you look at his current skills right now, this character does not have that skill. So technically, this character wasn't working as intended and he was better than he was supposed to be. And I'm not really sure who brought that to their attention. I didn't see anyone talking about this. But Caleb found out and didn't fix it. In fact, they've literally just added that skill that he wasn't supposed to have to his skill list. So now if you actually look at AKON's character, this character for the first time in my knowledge of BBS for the last 7 or so years, is the first character that was actually given a skill post-release. So therefore, this character has now just gotten better. AKON sweep, ladies and gentlemen, this character is now OP, let's go. And I just find this situation super funny because this is actually the 1-year anniversary of the Kisuke drama. If you weren't playing around back then, basically last year, Kisuke came out, and when he inflicted a status ailment, therefore getting the spiritual pressure boost, every attack that he did, regardless if it was a normal attack string or a strong attack, he was guaranteed to inflict a status ailment. It was broken, Caleb then fixed it, and issued out some compensation only to those players that test played, and that was kind of unfortunate. There was a whole drama around that, because people knew of the bug without needing to test play, and honestly they should have just refunded everyone. But regardless, it's kind of funny that a year later a character comes out end of month October and again is broken in a way, literally by definition broken. He had a skill that he wasn't supposed to have, and instead of removing this skill and technically making him worse or as intended, they literally just gave him that skill. And that's actually really good and makes him a significantly better character in my opinion, because if you did watch my showcase when we talked about this particular character and showcased him on the channel, he's a good character. He's a good character with a few flaws, but regardless, he's still a great character to use, especially because it's the first time AKON is playable, and I really like the idea that it's a premium Super Linkster character. But one of my biggest problems I had with this character, and it's not really his fault, it's more so the characters he's forced to play with, is that he would increase Soripa's damage by 40% if they hit an enemy that is afflicted by a status ailment. It's a great skill, but it's specific to speed Soripas. And as of right now, at least in Inheritance Trials, where you're going to be using this character, the two main characters you're going to be playing with is Noel, a speed no affiliation character, and also Uryu, a speed human Quincy. So there's not that many speed Soripas out there that could really take advantage of that 40% buff that AKON can give, and it's still like that, and maybe in the future things will change the more we get speed Soripas that can be used in IT, for example. But now AKON just buffing everyone's strong attack damage with 20%. It's not specific to Soripas, it's literally just the entire speed attribute. So that means if you are in a lobby using AKON and you have a Noel join you, for example, well boom, now everyone's getting an additional 20% strong attack damage. And at the same time, it also increases the damage that AKON does themselves, right? Remember, he has a 40% Berserker, does 40% more damage to enemies that are afflicted by status ailment, which again, he has a very easy time doing, and now he has an additional 20% Berserker that he shares to the entire team. So AKON just got better. This is just like a super funny situation. I'm all for it though. AKON's kind of like a meme character, and the fact that he was given the Super Linkster skill in the first place is kind of funny to begin with. I'm not complaining, but the fact that he was just given this extra bit of utility, I think just adds more value to this particular character. And I'm kind of all for it for the most part. But yeah, with that said, that's basically the video for today. I just wanted to kind of talk about it because it's a very rare situation for Bleach Brave Souls, and especially for those that didn't check the notice yesterday, maybe you didn't even know. I didn't see much people talk about it, but yeah, AKON got buffed. He's now better, so those AKON users out there, the real chads, congratulations. So yeah, with that said, that's basically the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what you think about this situation. It's a very rare KLW, and we take those.